Hello, my friend. This is Miss B Finance One-on-One. I am super excited. Yes, today I'm talking about the myth in finance. Those things that make us, do mistake without even realizing why. You probably have heard these stories among your friends, or you yourself, you think these are the truth, but on the contrary, these are not true. In fact, they are disabling you from achieving the biggest financial you can ever achieve. So what is one of the biggest myths out there? Number one, waiting for something big to happen, or thinking that money, in order for you to be wealthy, something external has to come in. This is such a big myth. I always tell people, no, it doesn't work that way. Trees don't grow overnight, so is money too. All it takes is a little bit of money to go to work for you, and then create this money machine that will take care of you forever. To know more about this, you can actually watch my live video on Facebook where I talk about compounding your money, okay? But this is a big myth. Nothing will ever come to change your life unless you change you. There is nothing else. Life does not happen by chance. It's happened by the choices we make daily. So there is no big thing that's going to happen. In fact, the only big thing that's going to happen is internal. When we choose to change, when we start making right choices with our money, when we start being educated with our money, that is when the miracle will happen. But there is no big thing that will ever come out to make you rich. Okay? So that's a big myth. That's a lie. There is no big money. You just need to start small and then grow your money into millions, okay? The second myth is land is the only investment. Now, this is for mostly the people from Kenya or from, oh my God, this is such a wrong myth. Like I always tell people, this is the worst. If you're still in this mindset, you are in the other century. In the new century, we know that the biggest power and the biggest investment right now is actually compounding your money. Let it grow somewhere. It doubles even way faster. One of the examples that I've always used is, even if you take $10 a day, you invest that money, in 30 years from now, you will be having $500,000. So it's not always about land all the time. There's so many places you can, and I'll break it down on my Sunday live video on that too. So you can join me on Sunday for more details on what other things can you compound your money to versus the land deal. So the third myth, oh my God, borrowing versus lending. Wrong again. People think like, oh my God, if I borrow from Sacco, is the only option I have. No, the only best option you have for yourself is to be a lender. A lot of people get into debt, buy new house, they are always borrowers. No, you want to be a lender. Let me tell you, if you borrow money from people, who is going to benefit more? You gotta pause and ask yourself, who is benefiting when you borrow? Is the person who is lending you the money. So be in a position to lend money. If you start even by, I was telling somebody, if you take 2 million Kenya shillings, let's just use Kenya shillings because I know you guys are my biggest market, and you put it in account in Nairobi, a bond giving you 10%, they will be giving you about 200,000 every year if you have 2 million. Now, if 200,000 is like having 16,000 rent per month. But if you borrow the same 2 million, you go and build a house, it's gonna take you 11 years to bring back your 2 million. So sometimes we gotta move from this mentality of being a borrower and start lending these financial places money so that we can get more, okay? The third thing, the other myth that I hear so much is, oh, I gotta invest, I can't protect myself. Oh my God, you all know me. Even if you have so much investment up here, all it takes is a sickness. All it takes is, accident out here. All it takes is one death and everything goes off. So if you are not protecting yourself before you invest, you are committing a suicide in financial industry. So remember, my biggest education is, protect before invest. Never invest before you protect yourself, because even if you have $1 million and you become sick, cancer sick, all your money will go. So always seek into protecting yourself, your health, your life. Everything has to be in order before you start investing. Okay, the last myth that I hear a lot is I need more money, I need more income for me to grow wealth. No, you don't need any more income. In fact, one thing I always tell people, if you cannot manage $10, how can we trust you to manage $1 million? You gotta start learning to manage the little that you have. The biggest thing in finance, like I always say, is spend less and earn more. That is the only secret to this thing. If you can learn to spend less of what you have and earn more, then you are already on the wrong side of finances. You don't need any more money. If you cannot honestly manage $10, how are you gonna manage $200,000 or $1 million? So there is not this myth that I need more income. In fact, if you get more income, I remember when I was a registered nurse, you know, when I was a CNA, then I became a registered, and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to make more money. I'll be able to save more. No, more money, more problems. Like Biggie always saying, more money, more problem. You want to, all of a sudden, the house want to be big, your accounts want to be big. In fact, when you make more, you spend more. The taxes are big all of a sudden. So these are the biggest myths in finance that I can tell you we gotta move from. But to learn more about how to compound your money, to learn more about land, you gotta join me live on Sunday on Facebook, so that we can demyth this myth of land is the only investment you got out there. This is Miss B Finance One-on-One. Do me 2 things if you love this video. Number 1, share. Number 2, subscribe to my YouTube video. And last but not least, ask for this book and I will send it to you. Okay, thank you so much, and see you all at the top.